I have with me Mr. Rahul Bhatt. He's the Director Designs, and Mr. Gaurav Kashyap. He's the CFO for Cherry Hill Interiors, one of the largest interiors companies in commercial real estate. Uh, Rahul, can you please take us through, the market sentiment first? I mean, there was a slump, say, for 2 years, and so has the investor confidence come back, and are people investing in real estate and interiors once again?
I would say it has. It has. The overall perception is now changing. In the last couple of years, we've seen that there was a lot of slump, as you rightly said. But the overall perception is changing now. See, money has always been there. It was like the mindset of the person and end user who's saying that whether I should do it or not. But I think that perception is changing now. People are coming back to real estate, and we can see in the next few years, we can see a large redevelopment once again. And we look forward to do a lot of work.
Can you take us through some of the market trends when it comes to interiors, both in commercial real estate as well as in the residential spaces?
While I will start with commercial, especially in terms of office spaces, because the demand of office spaces over the last 1 decade has been enormous. The reasons being foreign investment in India and all the multinationals who've been coming and representing out of India and working out of India. I would say that the trend has changed to minimalism. That's the word I would say. We have graduated ourselves coming from hard-bound offices where we used to have hard walls all around with a hard door in front of us with no acoustics in place, and we used to be inside on our telephones. Now the trend has changed entirely, and we all have seen it, that it is not in terms of efficiency of space, but in terms of overall communication which has happened over the years, that people want to communicate to their team. They want to sit in open, they want to interact with everybody rather than being in hard-bound offices. So that has been a trend in the last 1 decade. Beyond that, I would say, in addition to that, sitting on 2015, minimalism is something which is called for. People are not looking at decorating spaces. People are wanting to give them the basic minimalistic value to it and start using them day one. That's it. That's the trend.
Thank you. Gaurav, could you please tell us about Cherry Hill and the journey over the years as to how it has become India's leading corporate interiors company?
So this company, we are a 27 years old organization, and we've been a pan-India spread company. We started as a boutique firm, and now we are a largest corporate house in the space of corporate interiors in India. We have redefined this landscape, and actually we are the largest, so to say, in terms of the square footage and the length and breadth of the country that we follow. And we are we cover we are not just simply a civil interiors firm. We are even covering design build projects, which is the modern trend, so to say, on these offices.
One more interesting question that I have up my sleeve is the way we have prefab homes in Arctic countries like Canada, or for that matter other cold countries, European countries. The prefab concept is basically kind of coming to India as well, and we soon shall see a lot of prefab homes coming up in hills as well as on the beaches. So, what do you have to say about this trend?
This is not new, first of all. Prefab structures have come in India, I would say, around 18 to 19 years back. There is one renowned architect called architect B.V. Doshi, who's based out of Gujarat. He was the first person who introduced low-cost, affordable housing, which was all prefab. So that we have to graduate with time. Probably when some of the movie is released and which we say that it flopped because it was ahead of time. So that time we were ahead of time in terms of affordable, low-cost, temporary structures. We couldn't understand that. We couldn't relate with that. We were all relating with brick houses and concrete houses. But now, as I said, definitely that overall taste is changing. People are understanding the importance of low-cost housing, as you said, and I can see a lot of growth happening in terms of that also.
Thank you. And the last is that could you take us could you tell us about some of the recent projects that you've done, or the ones that you're basically executing as of now, and would you want to talk about that?
I don't know whether it'll be right to talk about, name the projects what we've been doing or what we are pitching for. Yes, business has been good. We've been looking up, and in the first quarter itself we've done good, and we look forward to more better business in the balance in next 3 quarters. But if you look at it from the bird's eye view, I would say that things are improving. Things are improving to a larger extent, touchwood, and we all look forward to do better business in future.
So there's actually some real concrete demand which is actually coming in. If you look at 2013-14, which is a last government era, the demand, the office space demand in about 8 to 9 cities put together was close to about 26 million square feet, in a full year. Currently, if you look at 14-15, we clocked to close to about 33 million. And this year, the demand, the potential demand, we are talking about the numbers that the industry is talking about is more than 36 million square feet, which is so there's a significant demand which is happening. There's a real concrete demand which is coming in, and this talks a lot about Achhe Din, which the government has been talking about.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks a lot.